Well, what's up, guys? This is me, Jeff, my brother Danny, coming at you again with episode number 5 of the Craft Beer Chit Chat. Got another pretty special beer today. Pretty excited for it. We're going to do the Dogfish Head Fruitful Fort Ale. It's an ale brewed with boysenberry, raspberry, blackberry, and elderberry. So we're going to give it a go. See how it tastes. It's clocking in at about 15 to 18% alcohol and 50 IBUs. So for an ale, it's pretty heavy.
I'd say it packs a punch, and I'm excited to see. I don't know. It's a fruit ale, and it seems to have a little bit higher IBU than I would expect. And I'm really curious to see how something with such a high alcohol content will kind of mix those flavors in. So
yeah, because you were saying the Voodoo Ranger IPA clocks in at a 50 IBU.
Yeah, it does. And I just had that one earlier tonight, and it's got a good amount of hoppiness, a decent amount of bitterness to it. But I can't imagine this being bitter with all the fruit that they brew into it. So
yeah, another thing to this on the bottom of the bottle, it says it ages well. And I'm looking on here, I just noticed this. It said this has been aging for over a year. So it's bottled on July 18th, 2018.
Yeah, I see that.
So, might get a little more alcohol content out. We might be closer to that 18% mark than the 15% mark at this point. So.
I'm pretty stoked to give this a try. So I might have to go back and get some more to age along with that 120-minute IPA that we got aging.
Yeah.
And see what that tastes like next year, too.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, let's open it up. Let's go.
Bottle opener for you. Yeah. You know, Dogfish Head does these neat little caps, I guess, for these special release beers or ones that age well. It's got this yellow with a triangle on it.
Ooh, very dark color. Very dark.
It looks like I'm pouring just berries into this glass.
It's got a very fruity aroma.
Fruity but alcohol-y.
You know what it reminds me of is reminds me of cough syrup. Honestly, the smell of it.
It smells a bit like mead almost.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. All right, first sip.
Not as sweet as I was anticipating.
You can definitely tell where those IBUs come from. There's some bitterness going into that.
Oh yeah, not as sweet. I was anticipating a very tart and almost like sour type beer.
Yeah,
not sour.
There's a very small bit of tart, but in the description here, they kicked up. What did they put? A bunch more Munich malt, which helps balance out the tart flavors from the berry. So I think that's where that's coming from.
Yeah, not tart at all. It's very.
I get a little bit of the berry flavor. It's not too much of a punch in the face like I'm drinking grape juice kind of stuff, but sweet enough for me to really enjoy it, but not overly sweet to where I get sick.
Yeah, it's strong. You can taste the alcohol, for sure.
You driving me home?
Nope. Oh. I guess your German Shepherd's driving you home tonight.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen. This reminds me of a beer.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's very familiar tasting, isn't it? I know what you're talking about.
It's almost like it definitely does not taste like an ale though. This is IPA territory for me.
Yeah, with the IBUs, it definitely is a little bit of a confuser.
Yeah, this is definitely
interesting. You know what I wonder? I wonder if it's because it's been aging for a year, that it's less of the, because they were talking on the 120-minute IPA that they do, that the longer it ages, you're going to get less of that malty kind of flavor, and it's going to be a little bit more harsh.
Yeah.
Maybe the sweetness of the beer is kind of diminished a bit.
Yeah, I'd be interested to try one that's fresh, that's got bottled a few months ago. This is intense.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely this is not one you're gonna drink just like the 120. You're not drinking a 12-pack of this or a 6-pack of this in a night. I mean, that's what I meant.
You're not even drinking a 4-pack of this.
Maybe one
This
or
is
two.
a one and done.
I could see this being a 2 and done. for me.
If it was a 2, I'd need to space it out quite a bit. And these are not clocking in at a low cost per bottle metric. I think I paid $9 a piece for each of these bad boys.
God.
So you're getting a lot of beer in each sip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's some expensive beer right there. God, you're paying almost $1 an ounce at that point.
You know, I'm gonna hold this closer to the camera. I can't get over how dark that
For an ale. Yeah, for ale.
I mean, I've had a kettle sour that's been this dark, and then obviously there's like a creek ale will be this dark. Porters, but not this.
You know what it really reminds me of is I drank that Game of Thrones barley wine ale a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That had been sitting in my fridge for over a year, and I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna drink it. That's what this reminds me of.
It does kind of taste like that, but this tastes better.
Yeah, this is definitely better than that barley wine, but that's what it does remind me of.
The color is reminiscent too.
So I guess for me, recommendation, it's like 50-50 for me. If I had a choice between this and a few other beers I like, I'd probably choose this one last. This would be one of the last beers I decide to drink for the night. There's a lot of others that I like more.
You know what I'd probably really recommend this beer is more of a sampler. Like if somebody's got it on draft and you can get it in a flight, I think this would be a really interesting one. But to want to pull out a bottle and down a bottle of this on a regular basis is going to be a little bit difficult for me.
It's like a special occasion. You know, something you can drink after dinner on a special occasion or something like that. Just talking.
Sitting around opening Christmas presents on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve or morning. I could see myself drinking one of these.
Yeah.
Definitely on the morning.
Yeah, for sure. But this is not an everydayer for sure. So if you're not a fan of IPAs, I don't know if I'd point you towards this direction. If you like lighter beers, I don't think I'd point you towards this direction either to start.
No, this is more of a... I've been drinking the same kind of beers. I'm trying to find something very unique with complex flavors.
Yeah.
And I think you really enjoy this,
Yeah.
and it is enjoyable. But if you're just starting out, probably not the one for you. But if you're looking to branch out and try something new and interesting, give it a try.
Yeah, for sure. It's it's thick. It's thick. It's almost
Syrupy.
it's almost like drinking kind of it's not as thick as syrup, but it's thick.
You can even see it just swishing it around there.
Yeah.
It's got to be because of all the berries.
Yeah. So, good beer, recommend, but it's not going to be for everybody for sure. Work your way up to it. But that's all I got. You got anything else you want to add?
No, I like it. Like I said, it would work really well in a sampler with some other kind of beers, more unique flavors that you can kind of try them out. But yeah, that kind of sums it up for me.
Yeah. So until next time, give us a follow. I'll post our Instagram handles below. Leave us a comment too. We want to know what you guys think. If you're not already, you can watch the full version of this on our YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching it, congratulations, you already watched the full version. But give us a follow, leave us a comment. If you tried this beer, let us know. We want to know what you think. You can follow us on Untapped. It's an app where you can rate beers. Tell us what you think. Check in, earn badges by drinking different types of beers and going to different venues. It's pretty cool. I'll post our handles below on that too. Check out Beer Sauce Shop in St. Peter's. That's where we pick these up.
Yep.
600 craft beers on tap, or for retail, 16 beers on tap. Sell barbecue sauce as well. It's a pretty solid place. So,
Yeah. You find something new every day there.
Every day. Yeah. So until next time, guys, till episode 6, this has been Craft Beer Chit Chat.